Yo, it's your boy Jacobbird64 here, and I just want to say Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. I don't know when the next one is, but it's been a month since the last Friday the 13th, which has been kind of crazy how fast time has been flying. And as you can see, we're reviewing Jason Lives based on the title, and this, I just gotta be honest, spoilers in my opinion, and yeah, let's just get into it. Starts out with Tommy Jarvis and his friend. They're going to the cemetery. They're gonna burn Jason's corpse. So they go to the cemetery, open it up, but a big electricity, an explosion wakes back Jason Voorhees, and Jason Voorhees is stronger than ever. He takes guns, like bullets, like it's nothing. He gets up like 20 seconds after a shotgun. He gets hit with a shovel and it literally does nothing to him and gets shot in the eye and literally stuns him for like 2 seconds. This guy has become very powerful, way more powerful than he was in the previous movies. So about that ending in part 5 where they're trying to make Tommy Jarvis the killer, they scrapped that. The institution is mentioned like 3 or 4 times, but they don't ever go there. So his buddy gets killed in a cool way. It is a little 80s, where the guy falls in Jason's grave and it just closes suddenly. It's pretty 80s if you ask me. And Tommy gets out of there, and I gotta say, the music is really good. Alice Cooper, the man behind the mask, great song. The opening credit music is really good, and it appears at the end of the movie. It's really good. So Tommy goes to the cops, or the sheriff, and they're like, you're a weirdo. Get locked up. Oh, it's not called Camp Crystal Lake or Camp Blood. No, Camp Forest Green. They tried to change the name so that nobody remembers the stories about Jason. But we all know Jason knows that's his home. This is a Friday 13th shirt. Yeah. And a jacket. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, but it's not but it's his home. So we got the camp counselors again, but this time it's a little different. There's actually children here. Yeah. And they're having fun with the children. They're trying to keep them entertained, trying to, just normal camp. But Tommy is really trying to get the cops to listen to him. So when they're escorting him back out of town, they're driving. He drives over to the cemetery. They get him, and then they force him to get out of town. I'll admit, there's a lot of good humor in here too. Some of the stuff the cop says, the sheriff, he's funny. So yeah, what he'll be like, "You're lucky, kid." It's just funny what he says. Not that line, but there's a scene where it's like, "This is you're lucky" or something, and then there's like a line after. I'm not gonna say it because it is kind of gross, but it is funny. Yeah, but the sheriff guy is funny, and this one guy, his name's Rick. It's the sheriff's partner. He's got a gun, and he's got like the scope on it, and it's a red laser dot. Wherever the dot goes, you bang. It's literally what they say in the movie. Yeah. Oh, so this drunk guy put dirt back on Jason's grave. He's drinking, Oh, okay, yeah. So he's that's his job. So when these two people are trying to get to the camp, and Jason Voorhees is there in the road, the girl's like, "Let's get out of here." The guy said, "Let's just drive and then stop," and or let's keep driving. He'll move out the way. That doesn't work. And he's like, "All right, I'm gonna point a gun at him." Jason has like this giant spear. He's like, "Yep," throws him over, kills him pretty quick. The wife gets killed too. Tries to give him money, like $40. Like, okay, it's not. What's that really gonna do for him? Yeah. Oh, there's a scene, a really good scene too. The opening, the graveyard scene I mentioned, that's a really good scene. That scene I just mentioned, the car, that's a really good one. Here's another good scene. It's the paintball scene. They're like, okay, so a couple of these people are just playing a little game, kind of a little training, And if you get shot with a paintball, you have to wear this headband saying you're dead. Well, Jason gets a kill from this guy who has this machete. Jason doesn't have his machete. He takes his machete, throws him, and then his like the blood makes a smiley face. That's kind of nice smiley face. Um, Somebody said, or I've heard some people say it's kind of weird that Jason carries things around. So Jason's got like some pockets, got these things to carry like little knives in, like and like just like don't have one on me, but let's say like there's like a little thing here. He kind of just like something, but it's in his pocket. It's like a little pouch. Yeah, that's kind of people think that's weird, but it's kind of cool. I mean, he's got to keep them somewhere, you know, to be able to use them and to make the kills make more sense on how he got the weapon and that it just that he just randomly had it. You know, he's a dead corpse. So it's kind of nice. He gets like Tommy Jarvis's gloves in the beginning of the movie, wears them for the rest of the movie. Um, yeah, that's kind of nice. You know, I gotta admit the look of Jason is pretty cool. You know, he's ugly, or somehow he gets uglier each movie. I didn't think that'd be. I mean, golly, he was never pretty, and he keeps getting uglier by the next movie. Yeah, but he's disgusting here. Right? I mean, it's a rotten gray zombie with like maggots all over him. It's nasty. The hockey mask design is cool too, and so is the unmasked look of him. Yeah. So there's another good scene here, and it's this guy and this girl. They're in the van or like RV. Yeah, RV. And Jason takes out the power. So they're like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, it's broke. I ain't fixing that. All right, I'm driving out of here." And this guy's like blasting this rock music. Oh, and just driving, and the girl's just flying everywhere. She's like, "Whoa, ooh, ooh," or stuff like that. And Jason's literally in the bathroom, grabs her, and literally just, I think he crushes her in the mirror or crushes her in the wall. I mean, her face is literally going through the wall. It's kind of like if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you've seen the original Freddy Krueger movie, which is honestly probably my favorite Freddy Krueger movie, you know how he kind of, and it's like Nancy, I think. It's like, you know how he's in the wall, he's like doing that in the original. It's kind of like that, but it's just her head. I think Freddy, it was his head and his arms. But just imagine that. And then he gets it's the guy, the song he's playing, it's like Young Frankenstein. Kills him. RV just goes like, oh, and he's literally standing on top of it, like, and there's fire everywhere, and he's like, just standing there. I mean, dude, I feel like they gave him a lot more cooler scenes in this movie than they did in the previous ones. But Jason is not at Camp Crystal Lake or Camp Forest Green. He's on his way. He's trying to get there. So yeah, he has not made it yet. Oh, but this oh my gosh, I can't believe I completely forgot about the game. Okay, so when Jason gets his machete from that one dude who's like, "Stupid woman should be in the kitchen," literally has like 10 seconds of screen time. The three people, the girl and these two guys who got dead in the game, Jason literally just comes out of nowhere, a triple machete head chop, and kills them all. And this one guy, his name's Roy. He's kind of, he's kind of looks like a geek. He literally tries to shoot. He shoots Jason with a paintball. He's like, "Oh, that was okay." Starts chasing him, and that guy gets killed. But you don't see it. You know, they reveal it later in the movie, and they're like, all of his body parts or a couple of his body parts. Yeah, that's a pretty good scene too. Some people said they really want to see like a 6 foot or 7 foot guy standing in a tree. Okay, I mean, sure, but let's talk about a horror movie called Scream. You really telling me Sidney Prescott is going to be gonna uh, uh they're gonna keep on going after her 6 freaking times? No, that's not gonna happen. Like, unlikely. It's so unlikely. You think Ghostface, he takes how he takes all that stuff. You think any person's just gonna get up? I mean, they literally stab him in the knee in I think like a couple of the movies. And he's like, oh, and he gets up. No, no, no. No, people are gonna take a little longer to get up. I mean, they can literally hit him with a million things and he'll react. And then he'll get right back up in like 2 seconds. That is not realistic at all. What are you talking about? Yeah, okay, the idea of Scream is realistic. But all the stuff Ghostface survived, he wouldn't get up like that. I mean, if I could literally hit him a million times, like literally beat him up, get a crowbar, and he'd somehow just still get up unless I shot him in the head. What the heck? I could literally hit him in the throat and he'd be like, okay, I'm back. Like, I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm being so for real. I say what you want. I mean, I'm being honest. Let's just be honest with ourselves. I did see Scream 7 in theaters, and I did see Scream 6. McDonald's Coke. So yeah, let's just be honest with ourselves there. But I like it, I mean, come on. 3 decapitations at once? Come on, that's cool. Come on, that's a cool kill. Kills. So the sheriff guy thinks it's Tommy Jarvis, and because the events in part 4. And I think he really did it. And even part 5, I guess. But Megan, his daughter, doesn't think that. So they're trying to get to Camp Forest Green or whatever, driving in the red car. But they get back in jail. Tommy takes her little book. It's their plan. Starts kissing her. And Rick is there. He's like, stop. But they throw him in the jail. And then they start going there. Her dad is the sheriff. So the camp counselors are thinking that these people are playing pranks. Jason kills this one, it's like a black girl. Pretty gruesome too, like a 360 neck snap. And this one girl gets killed pretty gruesomely. You see like a lot of blood in this room later in the film. It's a lot. It's even on like popcorn and stuff. Ugh. But does Jason go after the kids? So Jason, because there's kids there. Jason is walking around in the cabin with all the little girls, and this girl sees him and starts praying for him to go away, and he's like, and then he walks away. So Jason did not target any of the kids. So you know what? Respect for him. That means he's not pure evil. I mean, Freddy Krueger really liked going after kids. Just being honest, he literally targeted the ones that really couldn't put up a fight. What a, But Jason's like, nah, you good. You good. I'm just acting like teenagers or like people in their 20s or older. So that old guy, who's got a drinking problem. His name's Melvin, I think. He's like, oh, you're gonna be the death of me. Throws the bottle. Doesn't hear it break because it's glass. Jason caught it. Literally was the death of him. Some 2 people are making out. They're like, oh crap, I saw that. Let's get on their motorcycle. Jason's like, yep, nope. You're not getting to the sheriff that easily. Something like that. So yeah, poor guys and poor girl. So the sheriff has brought his cop buddies, some random cops, and Jason's pretty much taking them out. I mean, they're putting up fights, but they're going down quick. But the sheriff, he's got a shotgun. He shoots him a couple times. Jason gets up, shoots him with the pistol. He's still getting up. He's like, okay, I'm out of here. But Tommy and them have a plan. Okay, we're gonna send him back. I got a chain. I got a rock. I got gasoline. I got this boat here. I'm gonna chain him. Throw the rock in the water. He's gonna stay and literally just stay underwater for the rest of eternity. So yeah, but call for help. She's like, we gotta find my dad. Starts screaming for her dad. Jason's like, oh, I heard that. He's like, oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, I don't think so. Starts getting a rock, and he dies. Pretty awful, too, how he dies. Okay, I do have one complaint with this movie, and it's, so, when they say, go get help. Okay, go get the radio in the cop car or whatever. She sees this, like it was a black girl's head. Instead of just like, oh my gosh, she starts like, Megan, that's her name. She starts like screaming, Dad, again. Call for help. I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's so terrible. Now I'm gonna get in the cop car and call for help. But no, she doesn't do that, which is honestly always super. It's been annoying. She really is the reason her dad is dead. Jason may have killed him, yes, but had she just got on the radio, Jason would have walked by, then she would have probably started screaming. Jason might have heard it, maybe he didn't though, and then he could have got to her, and Jason would have probably followed, and they probably could have all tag teamed him, honestly. But no, she had to be an idiot. But she is a pretty good character, though. Outside of that one annoying part, and it's like a small part too, so it's not like that big of a deal. So Jason is going into the lake. Tommy's calling him names, some funny names, and he's uh, pouring gasoline around this like a fire of part of the lake. Jason's got him, but Tommy got the chain around him. The rock is in the water now. Jason's stuck in the water, but Megan's gonna go save Tommy because she thinks Tommy is dead because he like drowned. But Jason's there, and she's like, "Okay, this boat propeller," and Jason's like, right in the face. That's a pretty good way to take him out. He still is alive, but it's a pretty way to defeat him. She saves Tommy Jarvis and the kids, and everyone is safe. Everyone who survived. Yeah, kind of how the movie ends, but Jason is still alive, in case you're wondering, and he's stuck in the lake. So yeah, I'll pause this really quick. Just wanted to grab my Friday the 13th ring. Jason Voorhees. Okay, sure. So what do I think of this movie? It's really good. It's honestly, it's the best in the franchise. It's not even close. It's a 10 out of 10 movie. I'm being serious too. It's a 10 out of 10. I love this movie. It's so good. It's so fast paced. I've seen it probably the most with my grandma. Like, I'm being honest, guys. Like, I've seen this with my grandma multiple times. Granted, I bring a movie copy of it when I go over to their house. They don't own this movie or any of them. It's a great movie, honestly. It's the best Friday the 13th film. Probably will always be the best Friday the 13th film. I'd be surprised if a new one came out and it was better. I mean, it would have to be really good. So many good scenes that I mentioned, so many good kills. The kills are so much better in this movie than the last previous five. The music is great. Love the music. CJ Graham is probably the second best Jason. I mean, he looks super cool too. And I just really like the Jason Voorhees and the actor who played him. It was a good idea to bring kids into this because some people don't may not really care if these adults get killed off, but they would more care if Jason was going after a kid. People would care more that kids' life were on the line. And there are some funny kids in here. There's like these two. He's like, "We're dead meat," or "We're so dead," or something. And he's like, and then the other kid's like, "So what did you want to be?" He's like looking at him like, it's a funny scene. They're funny. Them two. They're not like in the movie a whole lot. They have a couple scenes, but they're funny when they're on screen. So yeah, this is honestly a great movie. It's a 10 out of 10. Outside of that one issue I have, that small issue, there's really nothing else I could think of. Now I have always questioned. Okay, Rick. Literally, the last time you see Rick, he's in a jail cell. Um, yeah. What happened to him? Who found him? Did they go back and let him out? Did he grab the key? Because they left the key on the floor. Did he manage to get it? Did somebody else? They never answer that. I always wanted to know. Also wanted to know. I actually do like the sheriff. I actually do. He goes through a complete arc. He starts out hating Tommy Jarvis. thinking he's a killer, really hating his guts, to actually discovering, oh crap, Tommy Jarvis isn't the killer. It's Jason. He's actually here. I'm going to put up a fight. Oh crap, my daughter. You're not getting her. I'm going to die trying to protect her, stop you. So yeah, I mean, pretty good character he was. His death is good too, man. These kills are so good. Music's so good. The Jason's so good. Tommy Jarvis, this is the best Tommy Jarvis out of the three. The final girl's pretty good. I don't know if she's the best, but she's pretty good. Megan. The kills are good, like I said. Honestly, this is just a 10 out of 10 movie, man. I mean, I literally have a Jason Lives hat. I got this for Valentine's Day from my mom. It says Jason Lives on it. It's cool. I like it. I literally own an actual copy of this movie, standalone copy of it. So yeah. But I watched this version of it. It's the first 8. That's what I watched this movie with. But I want to show this off. Look how cool that is. From Scream Factory, has all the movies. I mean, that's just cool. Look at the artwork. Now that's pretty cool. So yeah. Pretty cool if you ask me. And look, I own it, since it's all of them. That means I own this movie 3 times. Yes, I own this movie out of the whole series the most. Here's the back. Yeah. So yeah. Well, actually, no, never mind. I own 3 copies of the first 4 and part 6. Never mind. I actually just realized that. So yeah, I own 3 copies of the first 4 and then part 6. But part 6 is my favorite one. It'll probably always be. It's a 10 out of 10 movie. If you ask me. This jacket I've been wearing. Hold on. I mean, I got like Jason socks on. I got Jason pajama pants. I got a Jason shirt right now. Jason hat. Jason ring. Ow, ow, ow. Oh. Hopefully y'all can see it. It says Jason Lives on it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Hopefully I'm not looking like a doofus. But yeah. It says Jason Lives on it. It has Jason Voorhees. Pretty cool. I mean, a whole jacket named after this movie. Yeah, so I own like when it comes to like which Jason movie things do I own, is Jason Lives. Easily. It's the best one. It's my favorite one. You could say, oh, you picked you picked the option everybody picks. You know why everybody picks this or part 4? But that's because they're the best ones. It's not on. Yeah, okay, sure. It's a popular take, but it's a pretty good popular take if you ask me, because it's easily the best one. Part 7, although I'll be reviewing that next Friday, and yes, it's not as good as part 6. It is gonna be a fun time. So yeah. Yeah, part 7, The New Blood. That'll be a fun time. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good Friday the 13th. Hopefully this was a good video. You know, I try. And yeah. Hopefully y'all saw that jacket. And hopefully I didn't butcher that. Yeah. I got this for my birthday. Since my birthday was last Friday. I also watched Scream 7 on my birthday. Yeah. It was a fun time. So yeah. Hope have a good day, weekend, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Bye. Oh, thank you guys for 150 subscribers. I appreciate that. Now see y'all. Bye.